Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
For this is what the Sovereign Lord says.
Why do you need prophets to tell people who you are and what you want?
If you can justify everything that the God of the Bible has done, then you can justify any of your behavior.
A lot of this mentality is trickling into what is now mainstream right-wing Christianity.
I am capable of empathy greater than this God of the Bible.
This is a Bible that they tell kids. This is the good Lord. This is the good book. He is fantasizing about murder, mass murder.
Head over to sacrilegiousdiscourse.com right now to find out how to leave us a review or support us on Patreon.
Hey there, sinners and saints. It's your favorite Bible-bashing duo from Sacrilegious Discourse, and we need your help.
That's right, folks. We're raising funds for some heavenly equipment and a studio that doesn't sound like it's in the depths of hell.
Our current setup, let's just say it's more apocalypse than audiophile.
So if you want to hear us dissect the Bible without the background noise of demonic squirrels, chip in a few bucks.
We're aiming for $5,000 to upgrade our audio and build a studio worthy of blasphemous banter.
Donate today and help us spread the good word of atheism.
You can find a link right on our homepage, sacrilegiousdiscourse.com. Every dollar counts.
Even if it's from your collection plate. Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
And I'm wife.
Together, we're reading the Bible for the very first time.
We grew up without religion and wanted to know what all the fuss was about.
Well, what have we learned so far?
That God is a dick, and apparently some people believe in talking donkeys.
We're not trying to pass ourselves off as experts.
Nope, we're just reading the Bible for the first time and giving our first take reaction.
If you'd like to join us in this venture, you might consider starting at episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in wherever you like.
All right, let's go read the Bible.
Yeah, let's get to it. Husband!
Wife!
We're starting a new book today.
We sure are.
Do you know what it is?
It's 2 Chronicles.
Chapter 1.
Chapter 1.
Yes. And
you know what else?
What?
David's fucking dead.
I know, I was just going to say, do you remember where we left off?
Yes.
At 1 Chronicles?
David's dead.
David's dead and Solomon's taken over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kind of happy.
I know.
In the context of the Chronicler.
Yeah.
That David's dead.
Yes.
I'm just saying,
thank goodness,
we're done with David.
We don't have to listen to him, suck his dick anymore.
Although, he liked him so much that we might have to hear, Residual David stuff. I don't really know,
Residual David.
I'm just saying, that's kind of...
The David that never ended.
I mean, I don't know.
This is the David that never ends. It just goes on and on, my friends. Some people started singing it not knowing what it was, and they'll just keep on singing it forever just because this is the David that never ends.
It's a hit. We're gonna be number 1 on the charts.
Yeah.
You think? Yeah. Publish that on Apple Music or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Be on the lookout for it, everybody.
In no way.
Yeah. Right.
No way whatsoever. Yeah. No. Okay, you ready to get into this shit?
I am ready to get into this shit. Let's
Okie dokie.
do this.
Okay. Okay, 2 Chronicles chapter 1.
Are you just in a singing mood today, or what?
I'm always in a singing mood, but I'm very excited that we are moving right along through this.
Yeah, ding dong, the David's dead.
And guess what? 2 Chronicles is pretty short. There's not a lot of chapters.
This is working out well.
Yeah. I think there's 36 chapters, maybe.
That's a lot of chapters, actually.
No, that's actually not.
It's more than... There's only 29 in 1 Chronicles.
I know, but there's, a bunch in the other books. This is still a relatively short book.
All right.
I'm just saying. I'm the one that's reading this shit. I know. Okay?
But is one of those chapters that has a lot of chapters, is it Psalms? Because it's the chapters are 3 sentences long.
That book I'm not looking forward to. Just to be clear. Okay, ready?
I'm ready.
Solomon's son David.
Wait, what?
Solomon's son of David is what I meant to say.
Wait a second, that's not correct.
That's backwards, yeah. Solomon, comma, should be there, comma.
Yeah.
Son of David, comma, is how that should read.
I got it.
Took firm control of his kingdom.
Firm.
Firm.
It was very firm.
For the Lord his God was with him and made him very powerful.
Okay.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
Solomon called together all the leaders of Israel, the generals and captains of the army, the judges, and all the political and clan leaders. Then, that's my favorite part.
Then
he led the entire assembly to the place of worship in Gibeon, for God's tabernacle was located there.
Oh, okay.
Parentheses voice ready.
I'm ready.
This was the tabernacle that Moses, the Lord's servant, had made in the wilderness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And it was very detailed making of that tabernacle even.
Yeah, they tried to make
there.
the new land building,
Yeah.
right? They tried to make that as detailed as the ark.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like with the whole God gave David all the plans for this, and it's like, but did he though?
Maybe we should. You know how they have the Ark experience or Ark encounter down there in Kentucky or whatever with what's his face, the dude that runs that thing.
Yeah, I don't know that guy's name, but
Ken Ham,
Oh.
or I think that's right. Ken something. I think it's Ham. Anyway,
whatever.
Who cares, right? But anyway, we should build the tabernacle experience.
Oh my god!
And just put up a fucking tent and charge people for it. We'll put a box inside.
That's awesome. Yes, I'm here for this. Ooh, that reminds me. You know how we live across the street from a church?
Yeah.
There's a new sign up. Like somebody just bought it. It's been empty for ages.
Yeah. And we've been wondering what's going to... Like, there's been people working on it.
Yeah, like, they were painting the trim and stuff like that.
Yeah, so we've been wondering what the fuck's going in there.
Yeah, like, somebody clearly bought the place, and they're cleaning it up and doing work on it. And now there's a new sign out front that says, what is it?
WBAC.
WBAC.
Yeah, and the only thing I could find was Western Baptist Association Churches or something.
Yeah, if you guys know what WBAC is, please reach out and let us know.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing I could find online, but if you know better than us, then please.
Please.
We want to know what we're in for here.
What is happening?
We're already very concerned. Like, we were like, please not Baptist, but then now we think maybe it's Baptist.
Because what else could the B stand for?
Right?
I was scared at first when I saw WB. I was like, wait, Westboro Baptist Church? What?
But that's a church. I don't think that's like a denomination that's out there.
It could be like
they're spreading.
They could be spreading. They could have like out churches. I don't know how they run. Shit, man. Do I look like I understand church organizations?
Right. But anyway, if anybody knows exactly what WBAC is, let us know.
Let us know.
We need to know what's going in across the street from us,
so that we can
prepare ourselves.
I
mean, what are we gonna do?
I don't know. Just so
we should get a knife and we should put our business card in their door.
Oh my God.
Just like
the
Martin Luther,
the 39
yeah.
Theses or whatever.
Yeah.
We should do that.
Only we'll just put one of our flyers that we have.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. not with a knife in the door. No. That wouldn't fly.
Maybe we could get one of those knives that go in on themselves for Halloween, and then just tape it up there.
No, because
just for the hell of it.
They would take it as a threat. And then they would find out it was us, and we would get in trouble for threatening them, even though that's not what the intent was at all.
Right. It was just funny because, we wanted to be funny.
But we could tape one of our flyers up, and we could use washi tape with hearts on it.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
That would unicorns.
Unicorns. It's a much better approach.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Much less aggressive.
Right.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. That's better.
Let me continue this.
Okay.
David. Still got to talk about David.
No, I was right.
He's dead. Yeah.
Residual David.
We're
just going to refer to him as Residual David.
Residual David had already moved the Ark of God from Kiriath Jearim to the tent he had prepared for it in Jerusalem.
The tent being the tabernacle or just a tent?
The tent. Remember, he was told, don't be building shit for me.
Right, but was it the tabernacle or was it just a tent?
It was a tent.
Well, then, where's the tabernacle? Because it's still there somewhere. They're talking about it.
I don't fucking know.
Why wouldn't they just set up the tabernacle?
I don't know. But the bronze altar made by Bezalel, son of Uri and grandson of Hur, was there at Gibeon in front of the tabernacle of the Lord. So, Solomon and the people gathered in front of it to consult the Lord.
Okay.
They were consulting him.
Yeah.
They were
He was part of the meeting. They sat down, they had a meeting, and the Lord was at the other side of the table.
Wait, if you consult somebody, does that make you the consultant, or the person you're consulting is the consultant?
The person you're consulting is the consultant.
So God is a consultant.
Right. I guess
Okay.
you're like the consultees or something.
Oh,
I'm not really sure.
Okay.
how that
So
works.
so they were like, we're consulting you.
Yeah.
And God is like, I am the consultant.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
Hypothetically.
Right.
There in front of the tabernacle, Solomon went up to the bronze altar in the Lord's presence and sacrificed 1,000 burnt offerings on it.
That's got to be really time consuming, you know? How long do you think it takes to sacrifice
I
1,000 sacrifices?
I don't know.
It's got to be taking a long, really fucking long time.
I mean, when I think about how long it takes me to write 1,000 words, it's about an hour.
Right. Just how many, but think if it was like sacrificing.
If I had to light something on fire every time.
Yeah.
That would take probably a good 3 hours at least, I would think.
If you're just like, if you're throwing in the same fire and you're just like kill and throw, kill, throw, kill, throw on the fire, right?
Like, think about just lighting candles.
Yeah.
Like, it took me a good couple minutes to light this 3-wick candle earlier this evening.
And then you almost caught the carpet on fire.
I did, because the match burnt, like, real quick. And, well, first it wouldn't light because I got cheap matches from, like, the dollar store or whatever.
Yeah.
And then, so I finally got it to light, and by that time it burnt itself down real quick, and I accidentally dropped it and had to, like, pat it out.
Right.
And then, so I did it again, but then only one of the wicks lit, and I was like, God damn it. And then I had to light the other two. So, it took me a good, like, solid 3 or 4 minutes to light this fucking 3-wick candle.
Yeah.
So if you consider that, like, let's round that up to 5 because you're dealing with animals. So 5 minutes.
But they're not lighting them on fire. They're killing them and then throwing them on a fire. But I'm assuming, like, they usually eat this stuff afterwards. So, like, it's not just throwing it on the fire.
Yeah, it's preparing.
They've got to prepare them. So you got to prepare, butcher, and throw on a fire 1,000 animals. It takes for fucking ever, right?
They must have been there a week.
Right?
That night, apparently
it only took like a day.
Yeah, it took just the one day.
They're like, I'm really good at killing animals. Watch this shit.
They do it a lot.
Right,
so they have a lot of practice.
Right? Yeah.
That night, God appeared to Solomon and said, "What you want? Ask and I'll give it to you."
Damn. He just appeared, huh?
What you want?
The question is, though, was it in a dream or was it like appeared? Because there's a difference.
I seem to recall when we read through this earlier, like, whatever, 2 Kings or whatever.
Yeah.
I tend to think that it was in his dream, because remember, he's like, I don't need nothing, just make me wise.
Right, but like sometimes when they want to make someone seem more important, they just use the word appear and at night, right?
Yeah,
but
and they leave it.
But they don't clarify. But then earlier in the Bible, though, they're like, yeah, God doesn't show himself to anybody. So
right.
So then you're like,
Which
so he
one
doesn't
is it?
show himself, but he appears
appeared
to people.
Yeah.
But does he? Okay, whatever. Who cares?
I think it was a dream. I think he appeared in a dream.
We're gonna go with dream.
Solomon replied to God, "You showed great and faithful love to Residual David, my father, and now you have made me king in his place. O Lord God, please continue to keep your promise to Residual David, my father, for you have made me king over a people as numerous as the dust of the earth." False.
Right.
That is hyperbole times infinity.
Right. Yeah. We worked that out with the sand and counting in one of those episodes of like last week or something.
Yeah. Give me the wisdom and knowledge to lead them properly, for who could possibly govern this great people of yours?
Wait, Solomon's the most wise ever.
Not yet.
Is this God's gonna make him the most wise?
He's about to make him wise because that's all he asked for.
That's what he.
But the conversation went a little bit differently, because before God was like, "Oh, well, he did say, what do you want?
Yeah.
And I'll give it to you." So,
right.
Okay, yeah. All right. Conversation sounded a little different before than this one, but okay, it's very similar.
Okay.
God said to Solomon, "Because your greatest desire is to help your people, and you did not ask for wealth, riches, fame, or even the death of your enemies, or a long life, but rather you asked for wisdom and knowledge to properly govern my people, I will certainly give you the wisdom and knowledge you requested, but I will also give you wealth, riches, and fame such as no other king has had before you or will ever have in the future."
Damn.
Here's what I want to know. Like, I all the time hope for happiness for my children, health, happiness,
Right.
a good, nice life for them. Like, that's not selfish.
Right.
That's kindness.
They
But
don't get
I
any...
never get any riches or I don't need fame. Honestly, I don't want fame. But I don't get wisdom or fame or riches or wealth. Nothing.
Right. No, we don't get any of that shit.
But they are pretty healthy.
Yeah. No, I mean, our kids are doing great.
Yeah.
I mean, all things being equal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're pretty healthy.
Right.
I guess you celebrate your fucking victories where you get them, yeah?
That's right. Yeah.
Then Solomon returned to Jerusalem from the tabernacle at the place of worship in Gibeon, and he reigned over Israel.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, next little bit. Solomon built up a huge force of chariots and horses.
But why? He was going to be a peaceful king.
He just liked to build things.
Okay.
And he didn't know yet that there wasn't going to be
But it
any
was
war.
prophesied by God. God said that he would be the peaceful one because that's why he was going to be the one to build.
But he told that to David.
Yeah, well, David's fucking Solomon's dad.
But he didn't tell that to Solomon. Solomon doesn't know.
But, okay. But it's in the Bible, so it's a prophecy that's known, according to the Bible, at the very least.
But it's not known to Solomon.
Why? It's known
It wasn't written down yet.
Then how did it get written down? Did somebody later just assume
Yes.
that happened?
Yes, somebody later wrote it down.
But
Solomon-
that means somebody had to know.
Yeah, David probably told his, churchy guys. He didn't necessarily tell his son.
And the churchy guys didn't tell the new king?
Probably not.
I don't believe that shit.
Okay, I don't know. I'm just telling you.
I'm just saying.
He had 1,400 chariots and 12,000 horses. He stationed some of them in the chariot cities and some near him in Jerusalem. The king made silver and gold as plentiful in Jerusalem as stone, and valuable cedar timber was as common as the sycamore fig trees that grow in the foothills of Judah. Solomon's horses were imported from Egypt and from Cilicia. The king's traders acquired them from Cilicia at the standard price.
Yeah, I remember them saying that actually in the last time.
Standard price.
But this is more in line with what I remember happening is that Solomon was trading with all kinds of people and brought all this shit in.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't but they attributed this to David in the last couple of chapters. So I'm like, no, this was Solomon, and they're kind of touching on it, but they're leaving out the fact that
Solomon set up all this trade.
And he got some stuff on top of what David got.
Yeah.
And by the time it was all done, it was very plentiful.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But it wasn't plentiful. Solomon went out and got all that shit. And they're saying, it was as common as the stones in the road. No, it fucking wasn't. He had it imported.
Right.
And he set up all these trade deals.
Yeah.
And it was cool.
Right. And I'll grant you, maybe people were scared of the Israelites at this point because of David, because David was conquering and killing people and shit. And
left and right.
Whatever, and then Solomon just reaped the benefits.
Sure.
But whatever.
Yeah. At that time, chariots from Egypt could be purchased for 600 pieces of silver, and horses for 150 pieces of silver.
Dang.
So chariots were more expensive than the horses that pulled them. I guess that makes sense because they got parts.
Right.
They were then exported to the kings of the Hittites and the kings of Aram. The end.
Okay. Sure.
So
Solomon's here. I don't know.
Solomon's here.
He had a bunch of stuff, and then he started exporting it a bit. Apparently,
he sold it.
I got it. I don't really need it. You guys can have it. Just give me some money in return.
I don't recall that. I guess he needed all that money to make the sea.
I guess, yeah. Oh, that's probably what it was. Yeah, he's probably like, you know what? I don't need all these things. I'm gonna sell some of this to make a big bathtub.
Yeah, he sold the horses and the chariots so that he could. Remember, he made all of those gold shields,
right,
and that big old wing spanning thing.
We shouldn't worry though. Everything he did was probably the best move because he's the wisest.
He is the wisest.
So everything he did was probably correct and right because we just have to trust in the fact that he was the wisest ever. The wisest person ever. He was a wise motherfucker. A wise ass. A wise ass. All right. That was 2 Chronicles chapter 1. Sure as fuck was. And we will be back tomorrow with 2 Chronicles chapter 2. We'll see you guys then. Bye. Hey wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is Sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe, leave an Apple review, join us on Twitter, support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Hey wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is Sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe, leave an Apple review, join us on Twitter, support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.